Hi everyone, I'm the whiskey enthusiast. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another English whiskey. We have the Wireworks Oversmoke. This bottle is not that. This bottle is just to show you the beauty of their bottles. But I have this little sample from Grain and Glass in Birmingham, a whiskey bar. So thank you guys for hooking me up with a little sample. And I am sipping from my Wireworks Glencairn because I had the chance to visit the distillery a few months ago. Beautiful place in Derbyshire, England, and it used to be an old wire factory. It's massive, and you have to go over these portcullis kind of thing. There's like rivers, and it's all very industrial, but in a cool way. This is actually their virgin oak finish because the Oversmoke is finished. It's sold out. There was only 292 bottles, I think, made from 3 casks. So, and not always fully filled, I think. Anyway, just wanted to show you the bottle. Let's just get rid of this. Because it was a wire factory, they designed their bottle to go as a wire wood, an electrical wire wood, like that. There you go. It's very pretty. It won an award, of course it did, with this kind of design. It has a nice box as well. You can't really see it from here. The box also won an award. But today we're talking about the Oversmoke. What is Oversmoke? Oversmoke is just this one-off thing. Actually, I just talked to this theory recently because I love it so much. They said something similar might come out, but it is a one-off thing they did. They use SDR casks, which is shaved, toasted, re-charred, which most of the new distilleries we see are using because it accelerates the maturation period, adds more character to the whiskey. They picked 3 SDR casks, and then at the cooperage, they ROS stands for re-charring over smoke. So they re-charred those SDR casks, the staves, over smoke. What smoke? What were they burning? I can't tell you. You can't really find much information online. And at the distillery, when they were talking about it, it was just, over smoke. And, you're at that point very excited, trying the new makes, their new whiskeys. You kind of forget the real question of what were you burning? It could have been wood, it could have been barley, it's not peat, so I know that. Anyway, natural color, non-chill filtered, bottled at 53.1% ABV. It's a 3-year-old whiskey because that's the minimum legal age you can bottle your whiskey. So shall we hit the nose? Right. So 51.1% ABV, quite hefty, but you don't really feel it. It carries all the flavors through. Very creamy. Hits a little bit of, I want to say vibrant note of fresh strawberries. Not like lemon zest, but you get more fresh red berry vibrancy. So acidity of strawberry on the nose. Yeah. Quite creamy as well. The smoke just feels like a charred note that you would get over heavily charred casks. But there's a bit of a wet cardboard note in the background. I get honey. I get a little bit of maltiness. Very creamy on the nose. But almost like if you're cooking milk, but the bottom catches a bit, so there's a little bit of smoke, a little bit of burnt note there. Yeah, with a lot of honey, strawberry, raspberry, coulis. Almost like a New York style cheesecake. That bottom. Not as sweet, but the burnt and the creamy notes integrate that way. The alcohol is now more apparent than it was first there, so which is weird. Normally it's the other way around. Let's try the palate. Complete. Oh wow. I'm just upset this doesn't exist anymore. It's beautiful. So a complete different monster on the palate. The nose is a bit closed off. We could use water to open it up, but this is what I was gonna open it up because 51.1% ABV. It might need opening up, but the problem is with water, it's dangerous. You can lose something, which generally happens, or my experience with water is. To open up the nose, you use it, it does, but then you lose those characters on the palate. And honestly, guys, it's a journey. You have to decide if you like water and after which ABV you like it. For me, if it doesn't burn the mouth and if I can pinpoint notes, then I don't use water, whether it's 53, 55. But sometimes some whiskeys need water around 48. They just need opening up. They're shy. That's for you to decide. There's no one universal amount of drops for any whiskey. Anyway, back onto the palate. So 53.1 is not burning the mouth at all. It's very creamy. That wet cardboard note turned into a heavy cream note with a lot of cooked milk and milk duds, a little bit of spicy chocolate. The finish is long, but the finish is a bit chlorine now. The sweetness is gone. The spice is gone. So I don't know what they were burning, but maybe I'm feeling the effect of that. It feels a bit like pool chlorine. I talked too much, so I'm going to have to go back into the palate again. But yes, the nose now calmed down. A lot of creamy milky notes. Oh, I get nice. Okay, I get very mapley bourbon note. Almost like maple milk chocolate, if that exists. Yeah. I know what it is. It's not that I eat that a lot, but I think I've had it a few times which just clicked. But the nose is strawberry cream filled dark chocolate. I was gonna say Milka, those milk chocolates, but feels a bit more dark chocolate on the nose. Let's dive into the palate. Oh, okay. It's a bit complicated. It's a bit astringent, a bit sour. The raspberry notes now take over than over the strawberry. It's much more raspberry, cream raspberry. Like I said, the burnt milk note is there. The cardboard note is in the background. Much more sour than the nose would let on. But almost like sour cream with a little sweetness. The alcohol is really nice. The mouthfeel is really nice. It's a satisfying dram. And it's a bit chewy. It's not dry, so the creaminess keeps going on, covers the mouth. I really like it. It is a bit all over the place. The balance is a bit off, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel well-rounded, but I think that's the appeal there. I'm a sucker for innovation. Anything that they're trying new, that they decided was a good idea, whether it works or not, I immediately get drawn to that. I just want to try that thing. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it just excites me, you know. But having said that, I also love second fill, third fill, or first fill ex-bourbon, calm, you know, whiskeys that don't mess around with different casks, just give you what the distillery does. And they have that. They have that in this virgin oak finish, or they have that in their STR, or they will have that in their second, third fill whiskeys. They have their small batch releases. So they do that, but this is different. This is something, as far as I know, they've come up with. And I think it works. It might feel a bit all over the place for some people, but I really enjoy it. It's nowhere, you know, okay, it's more sour now on the nose. It's not a simple whiskey, but I don't think they were actually trying to get simple or be simple. I think they were trying something different. So, guys, obviously I can't recommend that. It's now in the secondary market and it's ridiculous price. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend you guys try a Wireworks whiskey. Anything, really. If you can find a sample. I tried their virgin oak finish. I tried their over smoke. I tried their small batch. I've got their necessary evil, the stout finish one, but I've not tried that one yet. And they have a port one out now. So they come up with these seasonal releases. Just grab one. They're doing fantastic things there. If you want to see, go to my Instagram at the Whisky Enthusiast. You can see at my highlights, my experiment with the distillery. It's a working distillery. So they had a big, yeasty overflow, and they were calming it down with olive oil and butter and stuff. So it was pretty cool to witness. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's talk. Have you tried any Wireworks? Have you tried anything from these guys? Have you tried this one? Sorry, well, this one, over smoke. And yeah, let's talk. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.